episode of Chilling with the G Woods. And I'm Mark, aka G Wood.
I'm Joy.
What we're going to do tonight, we're going to do cheesesteaks.
Tonight is cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteaks tonight. And cheesesteaks is a Philly staple.
It's a Philly thing. It's a Philly thing.
It's a Philly thing. So we went to Doc's in Lansdowne once again. They have hoagies. They have cheesesteaks. The hoagies is good. The cheesesteaks is good. And went to Leo's. And Leo, they both are good cheesesteaks. So we're gonna taste them out and see how it goes.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do.
You ready?
So we're gonna do which one you gonna do first?
So this is the two. This is Leo's, and anybody from or anybody who had Leo's knows that this is a Jahujic cheesesteak, and this is Doc's. So I think we should do. Well, I never had Doc's, so I want to do Doc's first. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do Doc's first. This is Doc's. I ain't gonna hold you. Doc's is pretty good.
Yeah, look good,
Y'all
right?
see that? Yeah, Doc's is good.
Delish.
Doc's is good. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Daddy, no changing. That's good. Oh my goodness.
Doc's is good. Doc's is very good.
It's really good.
I'm talking about everything. The sweet peppers. If you get sweet peppers on it.
We got sweet pepper fried onions, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Yeah. You ain't get no mayonnaise. Cause that's one thing about Philly though. Salt, pepper, ketchup, mayonnaise. That's what they do. But I don't like mayonnaise on my cheesesteaks. That's me personally.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it.
I'm getting up. That's good. First thing I noticed about Leo's though, I'm gonna hold you. They paid us.
How?
I don't see no sweet peppers.
Oh, they paid us?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see no sweet peppers.
No sweet peppers.
Oh, that's what he ordered.
It's all good.
That's not the usual.
It's all good. So, Doc's is pretty good?
I like Doc's. He had to do it.
Yeah.
So he's in treat.
Let me tell y'all something. And y'all people know, if you from Philly, you already know what it is. That Tahitian treat. Dang. All right, so we're going to go to Leo's next. So
I want to taste this.
That's Leo.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is not.
Sheesh.
I can't even say it. It's a lot. You can say that.
It's a lot of meat.
Yeah, I can't say that.
All right. Now we taste it.
Good though.
It's good. I liked it if it had the but it had the fried onions.
I put sweet pepper on there.
But it don't have the sweet peppers. But
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with Doc's. I'm gonna go
off
with
the
Doc's.
first bite.
Leo's is good though. Don't get it twisted. Leo's is good too.
Yeah.
But Doc's, this is
I think it's the season on the meat. But the season on the meat is really like tasty.
Well, I don't know how the season on that is, but the cheesesteak is very good.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, cheesesteak very good. Doc's hands down. I'm gonna hold you. It's good.
Yeah.
Leo's is good, but I'm gonna say Doc's hands down. To me, it was a better yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And liking, what's it called? Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and
hit the bell.
The bell. Hit
the bell. Y'all like what y'all listening to. What I wanted to get into, right?
Oh, go ahead.
I want to get to it real quick. We was watching the show that Mommy likes. I don't like the show, but we was watching the show that Mommy likes.
It's like the best show on TV. And I'm going to tell you why it's the best show on TV. Everybody thinks it's the best show on TV. Yeah, because it got 22 seasons. If you know like I know,
Anyway, so we was watching the show, right?
SVU.
And what it had on there was a young person that went through trials and tribulations in his younger life. So when he got older, those trials and tribulations follow him.
As it would with anybody. So if you had like a hard childhood and went through stuff, got, abuse and, everything else and abandoned and all this other stuff, that kind of stuff follows you. And, to an adult. But what did Finn say? Finn, a.k.a. Ice-T.
Yeah,
Because Liv was like, yeah, he was abused as a kid. You know, I feel bad for him. He was abused as a kid. But he said, yes, you get abused as a kid, but it's not it's not what you've been through. It's how you get through it.
I say it all the time.
That is a true statement. That is a true statement. And a lot of people have gone through a lot of things. And I might want to say, I'm not going to put any names out there, but somebody I know, their husband, and you know, he's a real nice guy.
I thought you talking about people that you really know?
Yeah, that I really know.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to say it now. I'll tell you later.
No, I don't want to hear it. No.
He went through a lot. No, he didn't get sexually abused, but he got abused as a kid. No.
Oh my God.
He got abused as a kid, and like, you know, verbal and physical abuse, and he went through a lot. So I'm gonna give you an example. One of his brothers had actually even changed their last name to their wife's last name because the abuse that the father, you know, gave to them. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
But he's such a nice guy. He's one of those people that turn his abuse into turn
positive.
Lemons
turn negative
into
positive.
And he's such a nice guy, and you know, he helps everybody. He's a nice guy, and so that's a kind of person that the abuse that he had dealt with when he was younger, or even the trial. You don't even have to have abuse, trials and tribulations. Because I'm gonna give you an example. Me, as a child, we didn't have much. Had much of nothing. We had a whole bunch of kids. I got 12 brothers and sisters. Well, 11 living brothers and sisters, and we ain't had much. And Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want none of my family members being mad at me. But Papa wasn't there, especially the latter part of the kids. He wasn't there for the latter part of the kids. And my thing is, we didn't have much because my mom raised us as a single parent when he left. So me, I thought my childhood was okay, normal. Like, literally, I thought my childhood was okay. Like, you couldn't tell me that I didn't have as much as the neighbor had. Whatever. My sister, on the other hand, we're like a couple years apart, and she thought we had the worst childhood in America. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. We grew up in the same house. Like,
but you got different opinions. Like remember we talked about even with being married, you have different opinions of things. You know what I'm saying? So she might have her opinion of what happened.
And which she focused on the bad. And me, I just thought it was normal life.
But you know what though? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think when certain things happen to you as a child, of course, it's going to affect you.
Yeah, it reflects on your adulthood sometimes.
But as an adult, you have to say, and sometimes it's probably hard, but you have to say to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to let that will of negativity keep rolling. Yeah, this is where it's going to stop. I'm going to move this way and not be that negative. And I think it does take willpower.
Yeah, it really does. It takes a strong person to do that.
A strong mind.
And actually, when you know right from wrong, like, you can to do right from wrong, it's so easy to do wrong, because right is kind of like a harder path to follow. But I mean, the thing is,
most people want to follow the path of least resistance.
Exactly. But the thing is, in life, you gotta get that. You gotta fight. You really do. You gotta fight, because the thing is, especially when you have children, it trickles down on them. So now, if you were to take the path of to turn your lemons into sour lemons or sour, whatever. I don't know. If you was to do that and you had children and you trickle that down to your kids, it's like, yeah, now I'm making them worse. I'm making them bad, because now they got to go through what I had to go through, and then now I got to put them through stuff. You know what I mean? And you really shouldn't. It shouldn't even be that way.
Like they say, they asked to be brought in this world.
Yeah, they didn't ask to be brought into this world. So, and when they come into this world, you have to do your best for them. Yeah, you really do.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do to you know what I mean, make sure you taking care of the babies. And then like I'm gonna say this. I was talking to my cousin and his brother, right? And I said the hardest thing for me to do was be married and raise kids. Because first of all, being married, you have to give yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you don't even know yourself.
Yeah.
If you marry young, and that's why I ain't gonna hold you. You shouldn't marry young.
At all.
But
Tell my kids that all the time.
Yeah. So you gotta give yourself. You hands down. You gotta give yourself. You know what I mean? It's no ifs, ands, or buts, or maybe. It's you and that person. So that's number one. Number two, with kids, not only you gotta give yourself, but you gotta set an example for your babies. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you try to do the best that you can do. And of course, you know, we all imperfect. So some things you ain't really on, you know what I mean? Like that, I'm on a wing with this.
Yeah.
But
you still gotta
do what you gotta do. When you dealing with certain things in life, like what we said, like, you know, certain things happen to you as a child, and then you get adult, you know what I mean? Then you have kids. It's a certain way, and it's hard because you don't even know these things is going on.
Because you think you fine.
You think you good. I'm good, man. I'm handling how I'm supposed to handle it.
They be like,
but then you look at your kids, you're like, why they tripping? Because you was wilding out.
You tripping.
You was wilding out.
Because you tripping.
Real talk.
Yeah, you tripping.
And
you don't even know you tripping.
You don't even know you tripping. So, you know, sometimes you got to check yourself, be like, oh, dad, you know, I got to see how I'm moving to move accordingly to help these kids be better citizens in life.
Better people.
And better people. Because, you know, the kids just growing up nowadays, man, they wilding. They wilding out. When I talked to my cousin, I said, we used to listen to old heads, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
They listen to nobody. But you ain't really listening.
Mommy said that.
Okay, so to me, you listen to what you want to listen to.
But the thing about it is, you listen to things that resonated. And you're right.
You listen to what you wanted to listen to, not resonated. So whoever gave you the green light
to go
that's what you listen to. Because the thing is, yeah. And then hindsight, you said, oh, wait, somebody said that I shouldn't have did this, but I did it anyway.
Let me think.
I should not have did that.
That's how it went?
That's exactly how it went. Because I ain't gonna lie, that's how it was with me.
Yeah, I guess this. But I still think that when certain old heads talked, you listen to them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, you know what I mean? You listen to them and you took that jewel in.
A little more than your parents. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Because
a little more than your parents.
Because I ain't gonna hold you.
A little more than your parents.
Even my kids, sometimes, you know, they might go to somebody else and they give them a jewel, and then the person like, yo, Mark, I talked to your son, da-da-da. I'm like, all right, cool.
Sometimes kids do not think their parents know what they're talking about. But FYI, young people, we've been through stuff. We've been through stuff, stupid stuff that you just be like, oh man, why did I even do that? Like, why did I even do the thing that I did?
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
Life crazy, man.
Life is so crazy. It's so crazy. But you know what though? I love life.
I love life
too. Love life. I love my life.
Said, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. I don't know. I don't own
the rights to that. But yeah, I love life. We've definitely been blessed.
Oh, we've been blessed, man.
We've definitely been blessed. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like
6 kids, a wife this beautiful, 27 years. You know what I'm saying? And we friends first.
Yeah, we friends.
Even though Martin said it, we friends first.
You gotta be friends first.
Yeah, we friends first, man. This is my best friend. Because I never forget when kids ask me, like, who your best friend? I'm like, Mommy, my best friend. Mom, my best friend. Man.
Whoop, whoop.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's how it should be. Yeah. So listen.
Before we go,
shout out to
Lolo, Glamazon.
Grab one of them, man. Good people.
Glamazon.
Shout out to her.
Get the sweatshirt. It's my girl Lo. The Glams are us one. We're gonna put that in our thingy or the bottom thingy.
All right. Y'all have a good night. I'm G Wood.
I'm Joy. And this is Chilling with the G
Chilling with
Woods.
G Woods. Have a nice night, y'all.
Peace.